Hey everyone, my name is Ash Ellis, and today I wanted to talk to you about two things. One, we want to look at the future of the housing market. We want to look at the trends and see where we expect it to go. And the most important thing I want to talk to you about is what is on everyone's mind. And that is, what is my home worth today? So, given I'm getting that question from a lot of people as to what is my home worth today despite COVID, I'm opening up my calendar, and for the next 2 weeks I'm opening up 15 spots for the first 15 people who want to figure out what their home is worth. And if you're interested, we'll talk about how do you sell or buy a home safely today. We'll talk about how's the mortgage market for the buyer that will come in to buy your home if you're looking to sell, and we'll definitely cover off what is the value of your home. Okay. And I just want to share with you guys, looking at the trends, where do we see the housing market heading? We know that last month, no surprise here, we saw transactions down 70%. We saw the number of new listings coming on the market also down by about 64%. And the price we saw pretty much stayed the same from last year. So what does that mean? Where are we sitting here, second week of May? What do we see? And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. I want to tell you, when I feet on the ground approach concept, right? So, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it, and last week we listed 3 homes and 2 of them sold and 1 is sold conditional now. And this week, next week, in the next few days coming up, we're also looking at listing another 3 homes, right? So the activity is starting to kick back in. On the buyer side, on the investor side, we've met with about 15 clients in the last 10 days, and they're all chomping at the bits, ready to get out there. We're having the consultation. Where do we buy? How do we buy? How do we do this while keeping safe, right? So that's kind of what we're seeing. And then we're seeing, a fair bit of people as well on the sidelines. They're holding back. They're like, hey, we're going to wait and see. They're going with a wait and see approach. Now, when we're looking at the trends for where we expect the housing market to go, we need to look at what we know. So let's start with what we don't know. Well, we don't know much about the virus. We don't know about the vaccine. There are many unknowns when it comes to stimulating the economy. But there's stuff that we do know. Demand was strong coming into the year. We have a low interest rate environment, and homeowners are holding on to a lot of equity. There are high unemployment numbers. We can't forget that. We know oil is pretty low, and that's going to hurt Alberta. We know that the Bank of Canada is doing everything they can to stimulate and boost the economy. When we look at what the experts are talking about, right, and the experts are saying we should start to see positive results into Q3. And housing should be a bright spot leading those positive results. Right? So we need to keep that in mind, and that's what the experts are saying. So at the end of the day, feet on the ground, we're seeing action, we're seeing activity. I looked at Showing Trends, and that's a website that keeps track of all showings across North America, and we're seeing a resurgence of activity. So feet on the ground, we're seeing activity start to kick in. The experts are talking about Q3 things starting to kick up. Yes, there are unknowns, as we mentioned. Hopefully things stay positive and we get out of this very quickly. That's it for now, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. It is May 10th and it's snowing outside. All right. I wish you guys a wonderful day. Take care.